Hi there, Ingrid. Let's take a look at this new set of essays. You have the map here. Let's see what you said. The above maps show the same island before and after development. It indicates the footpath and vehicle tracks as well as the distance of the island measured in 100 meters. All right, get rid of this whole sentence. Okay, you didn't need it. You should have just said that it shows the same island before and after development. Overall, the first map only indicates there... No, you misunderstood this. It's showing you where the beach begins and ends. It's not showing you the vehicle track, okay? Let's see. So overall, the first map, all right. The second map shows all the new development as well as the vehicle tracks and footpaths. Okay, I can't really say that that would be my ideal overview for something like this. What you really want to say is that overall, after development, the island contained the necessary infrastructure to be a tourist destination. Okay? Something like that would have worked. On the first map of the 1.5 kilometer undeveloped island, there is only one vehicle track about 700 meters long on the east side of the island's beach area, as well as 4 tree areas, one northwest of the island, one in the northwest of the island, another central north, another central south, and lastly northwest. Okay, it's a lot of details about these trees. Compared to the first map, the second map has 3 vehicle paths as well as 2 specific footpaths. After development, the island has 2 areas of accommodation, one on the west side of the island with 500 meters beach access and the other on the central east part of the island, and it covers the area of 400 meters. Detailed, but okay. Before development, there were no boats or pier on the south side of the island, whereas here, afterwards, there are 2 boats and a pier, which leads to a vehicle track of 100 meters. This is leading to 3 buildings. The main buildings are the mall, hotel, and school, which are all linked with a vehicle road, approximately 300 meters in total. The second accommodation east of the buildings consists of 8 houses built in a circle next to a coastal side lake of 400 meters wide. You should have mentioned that this was built, okay, that this is a man-made lake. The houses are linked, ED, with the footpaths and vehicle paths to the main buildings, whereas, one word, the first map indicates 4 tree areas, the second map only indicates 2 tree areas. All right, it's very detailed. Some of it I think you could have left out. I already told you about your overview that I thought some of it was unnecessary. Okay, and what else did I want to tell you about this? You really used the scale a lot. That's fine. You didn't need to use it quite so much. It's a long answer. It's certainly well over 150 words. But it's fine. There are just some areas that are a little awkward, so be aware of those and be careful with some of the grammar. Let's see. It's fine. Let's take a look at this one about green energy now. So, experts throughout the first world, let's try to avoid that word, first world and third world countries, basically because there's just not expressions that we really use widely. How can I say this? They don't have really good connotations when you talk about first world versus third world. So it's okay if you say developing and developed, but let's avoid this expression. So experts throughout the developing and developed world have debated whether renewable energy is a better financial option as well as a better option for the environment compared to fossil fuels. Some people believe it is, and I agree. This essay will discuss both sides using examples to prove arguments. Fine. On the one hand, there is ample evidence that solar energy, wind, and hydroelectric energy can be a treat, I think you mean threat, not treat, to the current energy security built with a T on fossil fuel energy use. The central reason is twofold. Firstly, because the stock market is built with a T around investments in fossil fuels, and secondly, green energy is not a commodity. If green energy becomes more popular, the interest in fossil fuels will decline and the market and price can become unstable. For example, recent empirical research by UK government shows 80% of investment market of the investment market is built, T, no S, unstable, fossil fuel investment. Therefore, it is conclusively clear that there is a considerably strong case to be made for alternative energy that can be a danger to energy security. All right, this isn't really what they mean by energy security. I think what you said is interesting, but it's not entirely on topic. By energy security, they mean a stable, reliable flow at reasonable, affordable prices. Okay, so this isn't really quite answering the question. Okay, that's the first thing. All right, the second paragraph. On the other hand, although there is a strong case to be made for fossil fuels, the importance of green energy cannot be ignored. This is largely because solar and wind energy is better for global warming emissions for the environment and can save money in the long run. Global warming emissions? I don't know about this expression here. In line with this is the benefit of alternative energy on air and water pollution, as well as helping wildlife not to lose their habitat. For example, an intensive study done by Oxford University demonstrated that by switching to green energy, that switching to green energy would help air and wildlife pollution by over 90% and save more than 50% of energy costs over time. Therefore, there are, without a doubt, advantages toward renewable energy sources. Okay, fine. In conclusion, from above examples and arguments, it is clear to see that green energy, you have to fix this. In conclusion, from the above examples and arguments, it is clear to see that although green energy is a danger to the current fossil fuel markets, it has an important role to play to reduce global air pollution and save the environment. I believe the use of alternative energy needs to be implemented by every citizen. It is predicted that every household will use an alternative source of energy in the future. Okay, I liked your conclusion. It was so, and this paragraph was okay. It was fine. I wasn't really hugely a big fan of this putting the environment and saving money together in like one thing. I would have liked you to have treated them a little separately. So in other words, you could have talked about the financial benefits and then supported that, and then you could have talked about the environmental benefits and then talked about that. But what you did is okay. It's not a big problem. For me, the biggest problem is with this paragraph here, that it was somewhat off topic. Other than that, this essay was it was fine. It was a nice job. Okay, go ahead and correct these. And do we have more essays from you? I'm not entirely sure. Actually, I do think this is your last set. So Ingrid, I actually would like to see more essays from you. You're doing well, but there is more work to be done. So I'm not really sure when your exam is, but I really want to encourage you to continue getting essay feedback from us right up to your exam. There are a variety of different packages that you can get for essay corrections. Try to sign up for one of those so you can really keep progressing and basically not lose any of the progress that you have been making. So just keep getting feedback for your writing so you can keep up your momentum and keep this practice of writing nice and fresh, okay? Hopefully we'll see more of your essays very soon. I look forward to it. Good luck.